And we're good to go. Right, since I don't remember if I gave this introduction to Neverwinter when we first started the campaign, I guess I'll just have to do it again. Just a decade ago, Neverwinter was a ruin of a city. It had been beset by orcs and cleaved apart by the chasm. Thankfully, the past few years have been better for the city. The high road has been cleared and rebuilt, allowing trade to resume with Waterdeep and other southern cities. Much of this is thanks to the Lord Protector, Dugald Neverember, the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep, who has served as an anchor for the community. New businesses and taverns open each week in Neverwinter as it rebuilds itself from the ruins. The city is protected by adventuring parties and the Neverwinter Watch, an amalgamation of Tarnian and Dragonborn mercenaries, as well as the Sons of Alagonda, who recently agreed to a truce. And you all find yourself... that was the map. On the Neverwinter docks. Having just exited a rowboat. Because of the policy I mentioned last time. Still in place from the days of Nasha Alagondar.
I can confidently say you didn't give that speech last time.
But I might have given the introduction to Neverwinter at the very start of the campaign since we started here. But I don't remember if I did or not. So I just did it again. Anyways, docks seem fairly quiet.
Oh.
It seems the harbor master slash watch captain has observed your approach. She's waiting for you above.
Is Val mildly robotic for anybody else, or is it just
Okay,
me?
so
Yeah.
it's not just my internet fucking up. Okay, good. I thought
Okay.
my internet just shut the bed.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, my phone. Yeah.
That's not good
And a little bit
at
shaky
all.
too.
I'm on my phone.
Should I switch to a different server on Discord? Because I think everything else seems fine.
Oh, suppose, yeah, reconnecting.
Roll. Is Discord playing the fucky wucky music again, is it?
Seems that way.
Oh dear.
Now, I don't remember how to change the location of the voice server.
Don't touch anything, you sound fine.
You're fine now. You're good now.
Okay, I guess I won't change anything then.
I was thinking about change. That's what scared Discord.
You threatened it and it didn't like it.
Well, hopefully it'll stay fine. As I said, the harbor master slash watch master, or watch captain, marks your approach and is waiting for you above.
No, now it's back again. Stupid robots.
Okay, no, Zeppa's fine.
Yeah, it's showing that I have a pretty high ping on this voice server.
How do I check the ping? What's my ping say?
Next to where it says that your voice is connected.
Mine doesn't have that.
If you just hover over the bars, it tells you.
129. So not awful.
I'm 153, so not great enough.
I was wondering if you have that setting on which makes the server be the one the first person joins in.
Well, it seems to be salvageable for now, so let's take it while we got it.
Okay. Let's not dwell on technical difficulties, I guess.
Oh god.
Oh, is it doing it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps cutting in and out. I don't think I'm downloading anything. Close Steam. Don't think I'm dropping any
Are you running
frames
Fallout in the
on
background?
Twitch. I am not. I said I closed Steam, so... Ah, that's not good. Can't find the option to change server locations, they must have changed that. Oh, I found it. I'm gonna try a different one now and see if that helps. How is that? It should be a lot clearer, but no, don't bring that.
I'm about 300 ping, so not awful, but it's stabilizing.
It sounds. You sound fine to me.
Okay, that's good. I can hear you. Everyone else muted, so I can't really give a broad spectrum of confirmation.
I went from 300 ping to 27, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's like
I
at
switched it
100,
to
so-
Europe, so
Mine's dipping back and forth between 400 and 200, but it seems to be okay for now.
yeah, it sounds stable enough. We'll try it with this. Right. Well, the captain slowly leads the way, walking up the stairs. She's standing a little too close. She'll leave some room for you lot to get up here.
Yeah, that's right, back up. Don't worry, they'll catch up, I think.
Right. You see a Genasi woman. She's old, scarred, and she's casually just flicking about like beads of water. Ah, Captain Greysail, it is good to see you again. Are you here to make a report to the Lord Protector? Ah, yes, we've been dealing with a lot of pirate attacks in the other cities recently, and we have a reason to believe that another one might be coming for Neverwinter. That is certainly troubling. Anyways, before you go, a couple of things to inform your crew about. You've got a security officer.
Yeah.
Right. And she beckons you over. Right, here's the deal. We've had a spout of recent murders at night here in the Protector's Enclave. Don't let your crew walk about alone at night. Just make sure they either stay at the tavern or return to your boat before night falls.
Murders at Protector's Enclave, you say?
Aye. Last one was particularly nasty. The that one got a noble. You know that's the kind of trouble I don't really need.
Hmm.
The young heiress
I'm
of the
assuming.
Schwartz house found dead, and someone took a bite out of her.
I just sort of look at Soul and just sort of like give her a small nod. No obvious connections between them all, I take it.
Hang on, I need to type a thing.
Typing things.
Yeah, no obvious connection between them, and before you ask, we did check the walls of the Neverdeath, and The walls seem perfectly fine, and the undead inside have been quiet recently. And whatever got her must have gotten her after she died. It's obvious she got killed by a curved sword, scimitar, saber, perhaps.
Now, this is just me throwing options into the wind. By black marks, it doesn't look like, say, Sahagin, by any chance.
Nope. Clearly human.
Human?
Yeah, that's why I had my my men check the walls of the Neverdeath, but they didn't find anything.
Alright, well, thanks for the advice. I'll be sure to let the crew know. At least I'm pretty sure they're all here. It's going to be on shore for the moment.
So I wasn't busy enough already, but... Oh yeah, I mean, I might as well ask if you've got any leads on a missing noble girl disappeared about 20, 30 years ago. Or the-
Noble.
Yeah, I have not a lot to go on. Apparently the Schwarz family had another daughter, but she disappeared shortly after she was born. And all the leads have gone dead. All the servants from around that time are either dead or disappeared off the face of the earth.
I think that sounds like it's probably before my time.
Yeah, I thought as much. Honestly, I
Uh,
believe that to be a lie anyways. They're just gonna bring in some random girls and claiming she's the firstborn daughter or something and then marry off to some weird cousin or another to keep the line going. You know how the nobles are.
Yeah, nobles. Interesting lot with their practices.
Indeed. Well, I'll not keep you. You best head up to the castle now.
Oh, do. Captain, any additional questions or anything we need to know about before we head?
I don't think so. Oh, is the tax still in place? 10% on all goods? Yep, yep. Gotta help rebuild the city after all. As you all know, goods in Neverwinter cost about 10% more than normal.
Great.
Well, I'll let you get to your business then. If you need me at any time, I'll be patrolling the docks, and at night you can find me in the beach Leviathan. I bunk there.
Will do.
And she steps aside and continues her patrol.
Hmm. By the way, just a quick group meeting here. You two, Captain, since there's a chance you might know about this.
Indeed.
Do any of us have any idea what the Aboleth sovereignty is? Because that doesn't sound like a pirate crew I've ever heard of, or any mercenary group. Do any of you have a connection to it? Or anything?
Hmm.
It would really help us to find them and get in touch with them if we knew who or what we're dealing with.
Let's see here. Nah, the captain wouldn't know.
What's soul?
Sol,
What's Sol?
do me a history check, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes!
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the many secret societies that you've come across in your reading and studies and all that. You know that the aboleths are like a eel-like aberration from possibly beyond the stars. It's an odd race of creatures, and they tend to form secret societies, and usually they try to take over the world. And they like, well, either to brainwash or manipulate people to gain their ends.
Okay, I relay this to the group. Always good.
Okay.
We have two groups of people that are going against each other that both like to play with people's minds. Fun, always fun.
So we have this pirate conspiracy that have a kraken and an interdimensional brain controlling eel system of go fuck yourself,
Potentially interdimensional.
Either way, it sounds like, considering our Tentrix fella is from beyond the realms, and these things are getting in his way, being interdimensional kinda has a strong footing here.
Yeah.
Question
Yeah.
is, how are they getting in their way to the point that they're trying to deal with them? And how the hell are they planning to deal with them?
And how the hell are we supposed to help?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Do we want to get involved in this one? If they take out an entire race of interdimensional manipulative eel bastards, is that really bad for us?
Well, what if the point isn't to take them out, but to get them under their control?
Oh shit, yeah, actually, no, good point.
Fair.
That would be just a whole heapful of eel people who could manipulate without without putting things in people's brains.
I mean, do you know how they operate? Is there a way to determine? Because if they're controlling people here in the Protectors Enclave or something, or down by the Fisher's Float, do we have a way of telling who? Do they have, like, a specifically secret cult handshake or some shit?
I'd know that.
Yeah, it's worth asking. Maybe they get a weird merit or whatever those fucking Sahagin spy things are, and they can't breathe either.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Merwin, you finally woke up. How you doing, bud?
Shady was killed for a second.
I've been trying to speak, and apparently it wasn't picking up my voice.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Anything really important that you wish to
Not
interject?
really. I was going to say, wasn't Tentrix also from another dimension?
I did mention that, but yes.
Okay. So yeah, couldn't he potentially already have some form of connection to these creatures?
I mean, massive wild theory here. What if Tentrix is being controlled by a rogue aboleth thing? And the reason he's trying to deal with them is because they're trying to deal with him. It's just a shot in the dark, but, you know, a theory's a theory.
Always theories at this point.
Indeed.
Could it be possible for the Aboleth to be the ones controlling the Kraken?
I don't know. Do they have that kind of ability, Soul?
I don't know.
Honestly, who knows?
They're secret societies for a reason.
Yeah, I just feel like you've stuck your knowledge into pretty much every society out there. I mean, I read some of your books. Some of them places, I had no idea how the hell you got in.
Trade secret.
I mean, fair. Can't make money if you keep telling everyone whatever you do. Then everyone will do it. Alright, so...
Well, we'll be reporting to Lord Neva to begin with.
Captain, that's actually a fair point. How do we know that this Lord Neva didn't get to where he is because he works for the Aboleth? If we just straight up ask him, won't we be...
I do not believe that a previous Open Lord of Waterdeep would need to resort to, consorting with secret cults like that.
I mean, yeah, fair. Waterdeep's kind of shown its colours on that one. But you never know. They're apparently trying to control the world, and having a foothold in a previously destroyed city wouldn't hurt. No one's going to question when things start going well suddenly. Especially with the whole never death situation.
True, true. It is rather a bit of a problem to have an endless horde of undead in your city.
Mm.
Even if they're mostly docile.
Yeah, he said something about that they're more docile than normal. And
Might be
in the room.
worth investigating after we've reported. That and
Should I point out the obvious elephant in the room,
they
man?
mentioned. Go ahead. Elephants, what?
Yeah, a bunch of murders in the Proctor's Enclave. Does anyone else get the sense that this is them doing their work and hunting down members? Is anyone else getting that feel?
Possible.
If we can just call it an old man's hunch at this point.
But I mean, but also, it could be just ways of, well, it could be just random, but
yeah, but
We could
the
take a look.
coincidence is kind of strong that it's just in the Protector's Enclave where suddenly, very recently, when all this shit's starting to break down, suddenly it's all happening exactly where we're told they were operating.
Yeah.
That just fits a little too cozy for me.
I mean, as Crapford said, we can just go see Lord Never, whatever, I don't know what he never did. And then go to Protector's Enclave and see if we can find anything out.
I mean, we could stand here theorizing all day, but
we
need to go record it.
I don't need to
I'm
go
to
to
make
castle, I can just go look.
Nah, this is a full away team thing. We all got to be here for this. If
Well,
nothing
did you hear
else,
what they
just to
just
show our
said?
faces to the castle never.
No, go off alone. Do we need to tell the crew that before we leave, so like Powders doesn't go off by himself and get brutally stabbed?
Under
that's
what
probably a good idea.
circumstance?
There are those two that rode you over in the rowboat. You can just tell them to relay it.
Yeah, they're still there.
Then
You two
do that.
listening?
Yep.
Yeah,
Can
just have Powders keep an eye on it and let everyone know. Make sure the two kids frickin' listen this time. If they go wandering off and get stabbed, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right, you are.
Alright. We'll probably be on land for a while, so you can head back to the boat. We'll send Mo and hell, I'll come over and let you know if we need to ship back.
Right. Will do.
Alright.
I'll be quicker. Me, Togo.
Yeah. Captain,
Aye.
unless you have any particular detours, shall we head to Castle Never?
Yeah, it's best we get going.
Aye.
Because, the way that things worked out previously, I got the feeling we don't have too much time.
Yeah, weird that.
Wouldn't it be best to go out and warn people then and not just all go to the castle?
Nah. Like I said, I want our faces known so we don't have any issues with the local. Do they have a guard here?
And they'll be able to tell us who to warn, so we don't have to go wandering looking for the best people to warn.
Yeah, Neverwinter's not a small city, even if it is missing a good chunk of itself.
Okay.
And
You
this
seem
was a-
awfully eager to go running about.
Not much of a fan of castles?
Uh-huh. Say. Just sort of leans down, looks at her. Everything alright, Crapfin? You seem a bit jittery compared to normal.
This is kind of where I got the first job. So
So...
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've
Here's-
lived here, so I don't really need to see the castle.
It's not about you seeing the castle, it's about the castle seeing you.
Are you secretly that no girl that they were talking about that went missing years ago? You have to tell us if we guessed correctly.
Moen,
Yeah.
I just look him dead in the eyes. Really? You
You
want to
said
say
some
that out
wild
loud?
theories.
Oh, it's not because it's a wild theory, you dolt. If
So
it's
this-
true, and she's this nervous about it, don't you think there's a goddamn reason? Did you not hear what they plan to do if they happen to find this missing daughter?
Oh.
Yeah, shut your trap. Fucking hell.
Okay.
And they're right, Crapford. There's no way you'd be some lost noble's child, isn't it? Right?
Want some pastries?
Crapford, please. It's just...
Just take the pastry and go. Let's go to the castle.
Yeah. Just grab the pastry. Just sort of gently pat her on the head a couple of times. Just, yeah. You got it, kiddo.
Well, you make your way up to the castle. Well, over the past few years, Castle Never has seen a miraculous reconstruction. The structure was one of the worst affected in the cataclysm, but has been thoroughly repaired, and cleared of monsters by the Neverwinter Watch and adventuring parties. The castle is still not entirely safe, and entire sections are blocked off thanks to the monsters layering within, but it is secure enough for the Lord Protector, Dugald Neverember, and some of his court to live here year-round. And you find yourself... If we can find you here, right here. Between a couple of gates. If the map would load, it's struggling a little bit.
Is roll 20 being rolled 20?
There we go. It just took a while.
Well, if it took you that long, it's going to take me the entire session by the looks of it. Oh dear. Oh, there it goes. Never mind, we're good.
That door down there doesn't need to be closed.
Have we rested since whatever we last fought?
Oh, I hope so.
It's been a day. So, well,
I would
assume
think so.
so.
Yes. I didn't know. Didn't mention it, but yeah, it's been like a day's travel. So yes, you would have rested.
Oh, okay.
Get
Would I have
this-
had a chance to
so-
work on Souls? I will sort that later. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, the gate guards wave you through, open the portcullis for you, open the gate for you. See some outbuildings on your left, and
Hey,
Crack Joe, you notice
should
it.
that be?
Yep, there's
Yeah.
a ghost. What appears to be gardening.
Yo, Togo. You see that, right?
You what?
I just point at her.
Yeah, I see that. What about?
Yeah, that... If ghosts can do... Does it look like it's actually gardening, or is it just phasing through all the gardening?
It's phasing through.
Damn. For a second I had a thought that maybe we could hire ghosts to run the ship when we're gone. You know. No food, no water, free labor, all that jazz. Oh. Actually, no, I suppose that's one of the point of ghost ships, isn't it? There's never really any good stories about that. Well, there's actually plenty of good stories about that, but never any. You know what? Never mind. That's a
Why do
whole
you
different
think you
kettle
would
of
get
fish.
away without paying the ghosts?
That's just it. I don't think ghosts really need pay, do they? They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't drink. Just perpetual labor.
Oh, okay.
Soul's having a similar reaction as Togo, just very internally. Just
Just remind us of Castle Never's and Neverwinter's traumatic past. I wouldn't mind the ghosts too much, although I wouldn't recommend interacting or stealing around here.
Well, I mean, I don't really think pickpocketing's in my list of jobs.
Good day. We wish an audience with Lord Neverember. She converses with the butler a little bit.
Sorry, before we slip in,
Yes.
Moen would have handed a potion to Gratfron, or handed 2 potions to Gratfron actually, because I didn't roll for my infusion, not infusions, my potions to this day. If it's that big a deal, drink this. You can change how you look a little bit. Older self. Got 2.
I don't need to.
Okay. I'll keep them away then.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I'll inform the Lord. You move on through the side rooms and head up to the meeting room. He disappears up these stairs in the middle. Alright, follow along.
Bloody hell, for considering all the rework they've done, they've made it right fucking pretty in here, haven't they?
They sure did.
Hmm.
You see a ghostly maid sweeping the corridor. The captain just walks straight through.
All about this. Just follow suit as best I can.
It's an unpleasant, kind of clammy feeling.
Soul apologizes before she walks through.
I think Togo is also going to apologize.
Sorry, excuse me. What?
Rapton doesn't really notice.
Gonna take a seat
And
right
just
there.
walks behind.
So you sit and wait. It takes a good while. And 2 figures descend a spiral staircase over there. Think there's a way you can see through there? Maybe not, actually. That's closed. That's not a window. So why are these so transparent? I put them on the right layer. Oh well.
It's Roll20 fighting as usual.
Yep. Open the store. In strides a fairly majestic man and he sits down. Some sort of advisor also walks in. Let's see here. Can I make this? Yep. That's Lord Daggold Neverember. Lord Protector of Neverwinter.
Mm.
This is the other fellow.
He doesn't look suspicious at all.
Ah, Captain Greysail and, your crew, I presume. Well, some of it in any case. What have you come to report? The captain lays it out for him. Attacks on the different cities. Possibly one on Neverwinter as well. A pirate attack, eh? Normally we would be getting a warning about such a thing long before it happens. I wonder why we didn't this time.
Pardon my incursion on this one, but warning from whom?
Usually, friends of the city, they call themselves.
Friends, huh?
One accepts such things when they're offered.
I don't suppose there's any affiliation that we could ascertain from that.
Well, from what I could gather from their sometimes lax operation security, they're a fairly benign organization, active in most cities of the Sword Coast.
Does it sound familiar?
I'm sure you know the one.
Yeah. Mhm.
They are a bit of an open secret.
Yeah.
What is Crackjohn thinking? What is he thinking here? What do you think he's talking about?
If I had to take a hunch, it's the. Do you want my open thought or disguised thought? Do you want me to just DM it to you?
Sure, DM it to me.
Okay. 1 second, this won't take long.
Okay. Oh, and before I forget, I should introduce you to Mayor Galt over here, and he gestures over his shoulder. You see a sunken-eyed, oldish dwarf man. He seems to be impatient for this gathering to be over.
Howdy.
Good day. Well, if there is a pirate attack coming, I shall put the watch on alert. Luckily, we don't have to deal with the Sons of Alagondar anymore. They seem to have finally calmed down.
Sons of Alagondar.
Aye. Is there anything else you wish to make known to me?
Captain, do you want me to just get full on brass tacks with this?
Yes, it can't hurt. We could use the support in any case.
If you say so. We're hunting a potential lead that the pirates are after here in the city. It's not one I'd say you'd be particularly fond of having connections to, but is apparently connected to your city regardless,
Oh?
especially in the Protectors area. How much are you aware of the Aboleth sovereignty?
As you say that, Mayor Galt becomes a bit more animated than normal. The Abelethic sovereignty? That is an urban legend, a myth. If they
A
existed,
problem that's
they've been long
in
since
your
wiped
city.
out by their rivals.
Rivals?
Aye.
Well, this is a story I wouldn't mind hearing. Which rivals, if you don't mind?
Perhaps the Kraken Society or any other of those some such organizations.
You want to hear the good news or the bad news about that one, sir?
Well, let's hear it then.
What if I told you we heard from the Kraken Society that they're the ones helping hunt down these aboleths in your city?
I would say fine, let them.
Yeah, no. That's great, no, and I agree with you wholeheartedly, because by the sounds of it, these aboleths are a pain in the ass.
If they exist.
Problem is, judging by the fact that there is literally a spell kraken that's involved in all this, it wouldn't surprise me if these aboleth things are real. And they're trying to hunt down and kill one of them in particular. Because it appears to be putting a stop to their machinations.
Well, if you think they exist, you might want to investigate.
Well, can I just make an insight check to make sure he's not just blustering because he's a member and he's trying to hide that fact?
Okay, do me an insight check.
Alright, insight check. I'm decent at these. Oh, 15. Surprising.
I'll just fish out a d20 here. He is acting a bit weird, but you don't know if that might just be his character or if he's just hiding something, if he's constipated, who knows?
Hmm.
He is somewhat of an odd
Interesting.
fellow.
Yep. So, here's the thing. We need to find a particular individual that's connected to the whole situation and either bargain or at least converse with them. So if by some miraculous reason Cesaro is a name that you recognize, I would really appreciate if at some point you made that reason known that his life is in threat by a spell kraken. And we may or may not be willing to help for the right reasons. Just saying. Before you say anything particularly converse that we're trying to take over the world with them, we're trying to stop the spell kraken from assisting some Black Armada pirate fleet from destroying and wrecking pretty much the entire coast. So far, we're 2 for 2. Stopped Baldur's Gate, we still have Waterdeep, and judging by the line of action and the fact that we stole plans for their... well, plans, this is one of the next stops.
Just looks at you in disbelief at this whole tirade. He might be thinking you're having him on.
Does anyone else want to add anything to this?
Right. That's the mayor
I mean,
speaking
we've literally
currently, by the
got
way.
the we've currently got the cipher where we got a lot of this information. Right, we could just show them the coded message going, that's how to code the codes. This
I
is
mean,
what
it
we're
wouldn't
working.
hurt. We've got a
There you
fair,
go.
decent collection of things that show what we've been dealing with.
Do you show all that stuff to Neverember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And explain that this is all these are related to the pirate attacks that have happened.
That seems
And
to
I
be
keep it.
pretty
Last-
conclusive evidence that there is a pirate attack coming. You just don't
I
know
do keep it-
when or where.
I keep a very close eye on an additional friend to see how he reacts to all this constant information. See if he gets more twitchy about it.
He's certainly observing it.
We don't have we don't have like a definite time frame. The attack will more than likely be fairly soon.
I see. Well, this is back to the mayor speaking.
Hmm.
Well, since you don't seem to know when or where they might strike, well, why not go to the orcs in the Tower District and perhaps gain an oracle? That might clear things up.
Ooh, good idea. We do have inside information about the active areas that these pirates are currently activating. If you'd like to dig through that.
I can certainly increase the watch presence in the area, if you tell me where they're active.
Proctor's Enclave and Fisher's Float seems to be where they're currently focusing their efforts. So if
Fisher's
this
Float?
huge terror,
What do they want with a tiny little fishing hamlet?
good question. Apparently it's connected. So maybe Yoshizaro's inside man's hanging out there. So at some point we might want to fish around there.
Well, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
And at some point it's apparently going to be something called a mythalore.
What? Anyways, right, well, I'll make sure the watch presence is increased, I'll have everyone be on standby, and, if your investigations bring up anything, I'll be happy to hear it, and, reward you for, your efforts.
Oh, small thing, detail, might be important. The pirates like to come from underneath the water with some sort of enchanted boats that can go beneath the waves. So if you've got some sort of early warning system out there, say a bronze dragon of some description, or just some sort of other forward warning system that isn't your friends, maybe get in contact with that.
I'll have to keep an eye on the water, I guess. Perhaps I'll station some up on the Moonstone Mask. Looking down from the Earth moat up there might be a good way to spot any hidden ships arriving.
It'd certainly up your chances at seeing them coming.
Just need to make sure those people I station up there don't get lured in by the wonders of the Moonstone Mask.
I take it that thing's a problem then.
What?
You do know you were talking out loud about that part, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Moonstone Mask luring in.
I'm guessing. Would Crackjaw know what the Moonstone Mask is? I mean,
Why in the
probably.
hell would he know? Oh, he would?
I don't know.
Do you feel like, unless it's extremely valuable or something of monetary worth, would he know about it? Would he have fought for it?
It's
That sort of thing?
It's a 5-story fest hall. And, well, It's also a
Well,
brothel.
unless. Oh, yeah, no, he wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't you worry about that. I'll find the right people for the job.
Alright. Anyone else got anything they want to confer upon the good Lord? Tom? Bowen? Wes?
Nope.
Well, then it seems
think
like
so.
we're done here, Captain. And, didn't catch your name, fellow. He motions to you, Crackjaw.
Oh, Crackjaw. Just Crackjaw.
Crackjaw. He nods his head over to the mayor. Mayor pulls a little black book. Ah, formerly of a mercenary company. I'll keep that in mind. Good day.
Good day. Just notices the black book, just the tiniest grin perking up.
And they leave.
Shit. I'm marked.
Maybe he's just earmarking you for a job or something.
Yeah. Marked. Which means I'm either in good books or I'm fucked.
Both.
God, I love this job. Oh, anyway, that's probably going to be a problem for after we're done here, Captain. Unless it's involved with this problem, in which case, more money in the bank.
Perhaps.
Alrighty, so, plan of action. We've got orcs with oracles. Every time we see a goddamn oracle, everything happens within the next 2 days. Or within the night. So I feel like we might want to dig into there soon. But
Probably
do we want to go sniffing around at the Fisher's Float? Because something tells me a rogue hamlet on the outside of the city is kind of like a big beacon of we are here. This is where we're doing our bullshit.
Maybe.
Also, do we think the Nether Death is a connection? Do we think they're fucking around to protect us because they want to set that loose while they do their shit? Because if the Nether Death actually gets loose during a raid by pirates, that'd be really fucking bad. Just saying.
They've attacked twice already, and both times they've used distractions. That might be what they're planning on doing.
So we might want to dig into that as well. It makes sense why they're operating in protectors.
Yeah, why don't we start with the oracles? See what we can get from
Orcs,
that.
though?
And, yeah.
I do
Not
not
the
have a
weird-
good history with the orcs. Just saying.
Well, they've become much more friendly in the past decades or so. They're part of the city now. They live here just as much as we do.
True. I just hope they don't hold grudges.
They're not elves.
Well, for my part, I'll have the guard escort me back to the ship.
Did you want me to drop you off, Captain?
I'll have the guard do it.
Alright. Well, suppose have a safe trip, Captain, if you need us. But I'm assuming... how will you get in contact with us with this whole stabby nonsense going on? I guess we could just have the Harbour Master send word through the guard, but... Oh, you've got those funny flare things, don't you?
Aye.
Well, if there's a big enough emergency that you feel like you need the away team back, just set one off. They're not hard to notice.
Will do.
I'm assuming while you've got that freak on board, she'll be doing her best to keep the ship safe.
Aye. That and the Sultan, I hope he can pull his weight.
Oh yeah, you got the Sultan. You guys are fine. You're probably safer off than we are. Alright. Well, in that case, safe travels, Captain. Hopefully we'll be seeing you before too long with a good word on the mission accomplished.
Aye, I hope so. Maybe we can figure out what the hell's going on in this city.
I don't think we have enough time for that, but we can at least figure out the important part. Alright. Does the captain leave, or did you just stand there waiting for us?
Yep, the captain's on her way.
Alright, team huddle. So, I want crew input on this. Do we want to split, or do we want to keep this as a group? Because I want to keep some of us... I'd love to split, but at the same time, I feel like this is a city where that's not a good idea. So it's a matter of priorities. Do we want to start with the Oracle, try and dig up stuff on Netherdeath, see if they're trying to find a way to breach the walls for them? Or do we want to dig around Fisher's Float? Tucker, I feel like if anything, you and me should head to Fisher's Float.
Okay. Why do you want to go there?
Because I feel like that's where this... What?
You could take a literal fish to Fish's Float, then fucking love me there.
You've been to Fisher's
Try
Float.
to eat you. It's a fishing place. You're a fish.
They'd love me. Yeah.
Yeah, on their plates.
In a soup.
Nah, not when I start talking to them. They love me.
On a skewer.
We'll see. Lots of things are trying to hurt me. Anyway, but yeah. I'd rather just stick together, considering that way some people do try and stab us, you know, for a group.
But if we split up, we can do this faster.
Yeah, I
We might
feel
not
like
have
speed is
time.
the essence here.
So now are we going to split it?
Well, I feel like Wes should definitely keep an eye on either Soul or Crapfin, because he's kind of the big puncher here. Wes, you got an opinion of where you want to go, what you want to do?
Yeah, I look after Soul.
You look after Soul? Alright. Where do you feel like going?
Sol wants to go see the orcs.
Alright, easy enough.
Orca Souls.
Orc of Souls. Oh, if you've got inside knowledge, Togo, now is a great time to tell us. Alright. Merwin, Crafton. I feel like splitting you off would be a bad idea, Crafton. Maybe you should come with me and Togo.
Well, where do you want to go?
Fine here in. I've lived in Neverwinter. I know my way around this town.
Alright, if you feel comfortable just wandering around with just Merwin towards the Protector's Enclave and looking around the Netherdeath, otherwise you could come out of the city. It's up to you.
How about we split two ways?
That's
and
what
then
I'm
group
saying.
up
Like,
Protector's Enclave.
I wouldn't mind having two supporters, and I kind of want the cook with me because, you know, food. And I feel like if we need someone with, well, the two strong talkers head with me to Fisher's Float, so they can weave their silver tongue magic on those fuckers. Maybe we'll be able to dig up if they've got connections to the Cesaro thing. And I feel like if there's any issues, I'd rather Wes and Soul have the backup of Merwin and his nonsense.
Wouldn't one talker be enough? Talk?
I mean, probably. But I kind of feel safer if we have you come with me. But, you know, this is a group decision. I'm just trying to organise it. If there's any objections, let it know now. Otherwise, Crapfun, you can head off with Wes and Soul. Go visit the orcs, and Merwin can come with me, and I'll try not to get him eaten by fisher folk.
I will be fine. But this rate, if
Yeah.
I go with you, we've got a talker on each team as well.
Yeah, but I feel like
Before
I'd
the
try
orcs
and kill
finish-
you before the locals do. I'm just saying, at some point, I might try and murder you because you called me fat and made fun of me running through those tunnels. I still remember that, by the way.
I've got a potion that will make you thinner for a little bit if you want.
Okay, now you're just pushing your fucking luck, fish. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's decided. Crafton, you come with me. Merwin, you look after Soul.
Okay.
Because I thoroughly trust Wes can take care of himself. He's a fucking absolute beast of a man.
Right,
Cargo
any-
says he feels like it has some inside knowledge that splitting up her is a bad idea. But
Oh god, if he gave me fucking
Good lord.
laxatives, this campaign would not end well.
Good lord. Right, any strong objections to one team being Sol, Wes, and Crap from heading towards the Tower District?
Sounds good.
Okay, then the other teams, Crackjaw, Togo, and Merwin heading to Fish's Float?
Yeah.
Alright. Are you parting ways?
Yep. Again, unless there's any
I mean, I
strong
don't think we should
objections.
really split up without splitting up.
What do you mean?
I think it was just a bit tautologous.
yeah, let's go to the tower. Woo!
Works.
Wait, Merwin, who? Craftman, are you coming with me or are you going with Wes and Soul?
I thought I was going to the tower.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
that-
okay, never mind.
That's okay. So you're giving me okay.
Yes, indeed. Have fun.
Field trip with
What?
Merwin, enjoy.
Try not to kill him.
No
And
promises.
I say that to Merwin.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Wes, Sol, and Crap from you set off into the city. Towards the Tower District. After a couple of like little side roads you take, you hear a whistle and someone waves to you.
I look at Crapfin. Do we go?
Do I know the person?
They don't seem to be overly focused on you two. They seem to be looking at someone else.
Do I know them?
Hard to tell. Possibly.
Are they performing any kind of sign or symbol that I might recognize?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pull them into a nearby alleyway.
Alright. Good, you're here. Those two you're with, you think they can be trusted?
Yeah, they seem more sensible than the others, so I'm gonna go with yes.
Soul chuckles.
Alright. Well, the situation has gone a little bit out of hand. The listening post on Aurel's Barg has gone completely quiet. We've sent in a stealth specialist, but they've not reported back. Also, our teleportation network has been somewhat disrupted, and it'll take us a couple of days or maybe a day to get that one to Orosbark back online. You think you and your friends could go in and see what's up over there? It's strange that it's gone this quiet for this long. Just tell the big fellow you're with we'll pay, and he'll probably go along with it.
Yes, I can certainly raise that.
Yeah, it's especially worrisome with what you've encountered in the other cities, since we used Orwellsburg to keep an eye out for pirate attacks along the Sword Coast. A portable iceberg is quite useful.
Do we know where the iceberg is currently?
We've completely lost contact with it. We sent a flying vessel out to look for it, but we couldn't see it. It must have moved off quite far. Once the teleportation circle's back up, we can send you in straight away.
And there's no chance it's been destroyed?
We do not believe so. And other good news, however, the teleportation circle to Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep is back up, so if you need quick transport there or back again, we can provide.
Well, that's very handy indeed. Right, well, we've got business here in Neverwinter to attend to, but after that, I'm sure we can go to Orlsbad.
Excellent. And if you need a place to hide out, just head to the House of 1,000 Faces and tell them it's a private arrangement. And they just kind of duck away and just head down a side street.
Soul just looks at Wes and raises one eyebrow, but says nothing.
Yeah.
Find some orcs.
Yes. I believe you need the way to the oracles, right?
Well, you set off further into the Tower District.
Yep.
The Tower District seems like a kind of... It's a bit of a pointless thing building all your towers together.
It's a bit odd, but it's mostly named for the old cloak tower in the corner of the city. It's been mostly in ruins, and there used to be a big like tower that fell over when the orcs attacked. It's now called the Fallen Tower, which is
Name checks out.
exactly where you're heading, because it's been converted into a meeting place, a tavern. It's quite popular. Well, you reach the Tower District and make your way to the Fallen Tower, because that would be a good place to start looking, in any case. The Fallen Tower, the small tavern, once a great wizard tower owned by... Oh, good lord, this name! Lom Novel Firehans Oloadin.
Wow. Okay. Can that get copied and pasted in the chat, please? Because I
don't think it's super relevant, but I'm gonna put that in anyways.
Wait, at least we have to. Oh, okay. We'll just call them fire hands.
Yes. This tower fell decades before the spell plague. The
Oh,
remnants
really?
of...
I thought its name was this.
God Lord, this.
Good lord, this name. Yeah, indeed.
I expect to see that name in our future endeavors.
Indeed. The remnants of the tower were reconstructed into this establishment sometime after, but was devastated again during the ruining. When the many arrow orcs invaded Neverwinter, they happened upon the tower and made it their lair. For years it acted as a neutral ground between the many arrows and those trying to rebuild Neverwinter. Now, since most of the orcs have moved on, the tavern serves any rough enough to hold their own. The main draw of the tavern are the gory phantoms that appear each night. These illusions replay the last few moments of folk who lost their lives in the tower, including falling to death, incineration, and transmutation experiments gone wrong.
Ooh.
Huh? Sounds like a wizard tower.
Lovely.
The tavern is owned by one Vagdru One Ear, one of the original Many Arrow Raiders. The tower is like laid out in a like benches around the outside and a fire pit in the middle.
Well, in we go.
Yep.
It is fairly quiet. You look about, see a couple of orcs milling about, a couple of half-orcs. One larger fellow stands about near a barrel with mugs.
Drink? Let's go get drinks. That's a good way to start. Syl's gonna go over and inquire about a drink.
Okay. The large orc greets you in Orcish and then switches to common. Welcome to my establishment. A drink?
Absolutely.
For me too.
Very well. Just dunks two mugs into a barrel. Raises it back out, hands it to you. There you go.
Why? Thank you. How much?
Copper piece each.
All right. She pays.
Thanks.
Well, you have a good day now.
Thank you.
You spend some time sipping your orcish ale, observing the place, and you notice an odd orc sitting close to the fire. Looks ragged looking, with claws as long as knives and white tattoos covering her body. Occasionally, one of the patrons, typically an orc and a half-orc, brings her some food or a drink. Oh, Thea, do me a religion check.
Dear.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, all right.
That's that. Okay.
Religion.
Apparently I
on.
know things.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that you would know this as a Neverwinter native.
Sure.
I guess.
How
Wes,
good
do
is Wes
you-
at religion?
Wes, do you want to try?
Wes is an atheist and does not believe in anything to do with religion.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Including learning anything about it.
Well, the two of you realize there's some sort of divine magic ritual occurring there. And, that orc is a Claw of Luthic. Claw of Lathic is a follower of the Cave Mother and spiritual leaders of the orcs.
Sounds like that could be an oracle.
Or at least could point us to one.
Could I ascertain what kind of food and drink people brought to her?
Mugs of the same drink you're drinking. There's some stony looking bread, whole grilled mushrooms, some smallish hunks of meat.
Okay, but the drink sounds easily doable.
Aye.
I'll order another drink. Take the mug and walk over to her.
She looks up at you, squints a little bit.
Sol will have moved closer, but maintains a respectful distance.
Okay.
Greetings, and I kind of offer her the mug, the ale.
She takes it. Speaks some word to you in Orcish. Do you understand Orcish?
No.
Do any of you understand Orcish?
No.
She realizes that you can't understand her. Nods, holds up one of her claws. Leans back a bit in her chair. Then her eyes turn a glistening white and she begins to shake. Using her claws, she sketches an image into the dirt. A ship with a skull over it. A blank scroll. A moon. A sun. And a second moon. And finally, a dragon's head. After she does so, she falls back exhausted. Nods to you, then gestures for you to leave.
I nod and back away and go over to Bottle. Okay, so
Sol is like, because she's close enough to see. She's like scribbling this stuff in her little notebook.
okay, good. So I don't have to remember very well.
Well, it would help, but okay.
A ship with a skull over it, an empty scroll, a sun and the moon,
A
second
moon,
moon,
a sun, and a second moon, yep.
Moon, a sun, and second moon. Yep.
and a dragon's
then
head.
Okay. We don't have much time. Okay.
Do I know of a dragon that lives close by Neverwinter?
Let me see if this is...
I can think of one.
Yeah, it's pretty common information. There is an adult black dragon, Garunda the Vile, living up in the pirate's skyhold, an earth mote floating off the northwest of Neverwinter.
So, what does a dragon have to do with this? And why is it? Was it a dragon skull or a dragon head?
A dragon head.
Okay, a dragon head. Good.
I don't know. That it makes me wonder if that's where the attack is going to come from.
From the dragon?
It's either are they going to somehow convince the dragon to be the distraction while they do what they need to do, and not the undead? Or is the dragon going to help? I don't know.
Things sound ridiculous.
They both sound ridiculous, I agree. But it's involved somehow. Maybe.
Apparently.
Oracles are strange. At any rate, we should probably find the others.
Yeah, did we agree on a meeting point or anything?
I don't think so. They just sort of wandered
Okay.
off.
Okay, I thought so.
We should probably swing by the Castle Never and let them know that what the Oracle is, so they can be.
Maybe they have
Right.
connections to the dragon.
Maybe we can pass on that information and hopefully give them some advanced warning.
Sounds good.
And then head back to the dock, towards the docks, and see if they're off wherever they went.
Sounds
they'll
like
end
a
up
plan.
there. Yeah.
All right.
Wow, how far off the path from here to the castle would the bakery be?
Did we say it wasn't a Tower district, or did we say it was Blue Lake? I think it was Tower, wasn't it?
You told me tower, yeah.
Hmm. Would be about this-ish area here.
So not too far off a detour.
Not
If we
too
were on the way
far
back.
off a detour.
So Wes, would you mind if we took a small detour? I would like to see what became of the bakery I worked in here.
Not at all.
Sure.
Seems fine. I think I was expecting that to take a lot longer than it did, so yeah, I think we've got time.
Right, that was
Yeah,
fairly quick.
then I'll just lead him to the bakery and see what became of it.
Who's murdering someone in the background?
A package got delivered. Sorry.
Ah, I see. Fair enough.
My front door is like 6 feet from where I am.
Understandable. Well, you make your way to where you remember the bakery being. However, you find nothing but a burnt out lot.
Yeah, I don't know why I expected different.
And an old passing woman notes your interest. Ah, hello dearie, I remember you.
Can you tell me what happened?
Oh dear. The guard raided the place. Apparently he was, the owner of the place was working with his sons Malagondar, and they rounded up their leadership recently and hanged them. Shame, really. I like the bread from this place.
Shame, really.
Well, I'll be on my way.
Have a nice day. Thank you. Well, that's that then, I guess.
Beginning to see why you were a bit anxious coming back to the city.
Yeah.
Oh, let's.
For the record, I didn't know what he was doing. To that point.
I reckon, yeah. I mean, you knew some of the things that were happening, but the whole
Not the full
working,
extent.
the whole working with the Sons of Alagonda is new to you.
Well, let's head back to the castle.
Yeah. Syl takes one more look at the bakery. Keeps moving.
Right. I guess we'll go to the other three. Well, you return to the docks. Arranged for a boat to take you out to Fisher's Float. Floating atop an earth moat to the southwest of Neverwinter is a small fishing village named Fisher's Float. The village thrives in this location, connected to an anchored pontoon by a dozen or so rope ladders. Each morning before daybreak, the fisherfolk descend the ladders and man their vessels, setting out into the bay to catch a fresh haul and bring it to the Neverwinter docks. More recently, however, the moat has landed, and the village is now drifting upon the seas. And you find yourself at the entrance of the village, which would be right here. Give it a second to load. That's too many people that are here, I realize. Let me just... You're too far up the map, so I can't obliterate you. Gone. Now I need to put Torchy the Torch Friend down so
Back
you
to the
can
void.
see. Oh, I left some sheets sitting about that I need to sort into the enemies category. Get them in here. There we go.
Enemies? Excuse me.
No, I had some sheets prepped and I have them sorted in different folders so I can quickly find them. And I had forgotten to sort the ones I prepped yesterday. Right.
Ah.
Welcome to Fisher's Float. Well, now just Fisher's, I guess, since it no longer floats.
Alright, so... Merwin, you seem to do well on your own with antagonizing fishermen and boatmen. Why don't you try and figure out what's going on? I'm going to stick with Togo on this one.
Okay. Is there a town around?
The village is fairly quiet. You don't think there's a tavern in town. This is mostly just local fishermen living their lives.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna head over towards like the main area of the dock so I can see the most boats. See if there's anyone working on boats currently or any maintenance work that needs doing.
The two people standing in the road see you pass by, eye you a bit oddly. You are a walking
Hello.
fish after all. Good day.
Hello. Off the cat. Good day. How you doing?
Oh, quite fine. Oh,
Good, good. You know anyone that needs a boat fixing?
Try Marcus that way, and she points that way.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Right, finally, we got a second to talk. Togo. Listen, bud. I reckon I figured out who Grandpa is. Thing is, I'm not sure, A, he'd be comfortable with me telling you who he is. B, it would be indicative to your safety that you don't tell the freak on the boat who he is.
Grandpa is grandpa. What does that matter?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's just say the thing about Grandpa is, in some circles, he is considered. What's the word I'm looking for here? An interloper, if you will. Umberly, in particular, would be pissed to know about him, since he's trying to stepping on her turf very, very sharply.
Oh, it's news to me.
Yeah, it's news to you, because there's only extremely small circles that actually know about him, which is why it took me a bit of work to figure out who it was, but yeah,
How would you know about it?
mate, I've seen some shit. I've dealt with shit. For some reason, I may or may not have had contact with people who've had contact with your people, that kind of thing. But it kind of, I don't know. Just if you have any way of getting his attention, I can tell you who he is, but only if he doesn't care that I tell you who he is.
Complicated. I can try asking.
Alright, well, whenever you have the ability to try asking him, I don't know how you plan to ask him, but yeah, no, let's just say, let me know, and I'll let you know. It's, like I said, just don't mention anything about him to, the freak on the boat or any Umberlites we come across, because they might get real pissy at us for it.
Which freak on the boat?
Good point. The priestess. The real, actual, freaky lady.
Yes, he's the only one.
Yeah. Alright, so now that Merwin's off to distract the locals with his fish-like appearance, keep an eye out to see if anyone's paying him more attention than they should. It's weird that the fishermen aren't fishing, you know?
What time is it anyways?
This would be about midday.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be here yet.
Hmm.
Oh, that depends, I
Hmm.
guess. If they're fishing at night or if they're fishing at during the day. You could ask around what's preferred here.
Alright, you do what you do best, and if you need persuasive maneuvers outside of a silver tongue, let me know. I got your back.
Let's look at him. Oh, hello there.
Ah, good day. Welcome to Fisher's Float. What brings you out to our little village?
Oh, well, we've heard that there's going to be an attack to the city soon-ish.
An attack on the city? That's worrisome.
Yeah, we kind of came here to warn you people about it.
Well,
Do
normally
you know
we...
if there's like a leader of this town?
Oh, that would be, well, us three. Well, two currently. The community of Fisher's Float is led by, us, a trio of druids. I'm, Lilycrag Greyweed, and this is, Chanel Dunstone, next to me here. The third of our trio, Marine Driftman, is, currently, about. I don't currently see her, but she's about.
What were those names again? Villica Dryweed and...
Hang on, I can copy them in for you.
That works too, thank you.
This... No, that didn't copy, that's just fire hands again.
Yes, fire hands. He gets around.
That's the one that's currently speaking. Next to her is... this one. And about is... this one.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Well, an attack is worrisome. We wouldn't... Normally we would just pull up the ladders and we'd be safe, but now that we've landed...
You might be less safe in the waters.
Yes.
It comes from below the sea.
From below the sea, you say?
Mostly Sahagin.
That's very worrisome. We might have to... When is this attack coming? We might have to evacuate.
We don't know, you see.
Oh, that's...
We suspect within the next week, maybe 2 at most, judging by the current attack pattern.
we can't stay away that long. We've got to feed ourselves. Maybe we can appeal to Lord Neverember for protection. Well, thank you for warning us, I guess. Is there anything else we can help you with?
Just in his Togo's mind, ask him about Jijaro. Maybe we can sow the seed that we're looking for them, and maybe they'll come to us.
Yeah, how do you write his name?
Yes, how do you write his name, Tonberry?
Jijaro?
Now, how does everyone else
That
write
name-
that name?
What? Hold on, is this the thing that was on the map?
Yeah, and that's the name that when Neil asked him, he mentioned Jijaro.
I'm just looking at my notes here.
Perhaps you spelt it differently.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Nighttime brain not functioning great good no more.
Well, do you know anything about a Cesaro?
Chibzaro? Never heard of him.
Something like that.
No.
I'm not sure if it's a person or maybe it's an object.
She thinks a little. Can't say that I have. Maybe you can ask the other villagers. Maybe they've heard something.
We heard they might be in trouble with the new recent attackers might be targeting them in particular. So we're trying to find them and help them with this matter. If you do hear anything about them, we'd appreciate knowing.
Okay, we'll ask around, I guess. Where can we find you?
That's a good question. We didn't really reconvene, I suppose.
At the boat. Well, it's not the sea. I guess the others can't get there.
Do we really want... Just in his head, do we really want them to know where our boat is if they are connected to slave raiding, world-dominating eel people?
You're already suspecting these people to be related to.
I'm just trying to
Whatever.
put out... Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel. Try and put out feels. You know, find a connection. Anything. Something to work with.
They just look confused why it's taking you so long to tell them where they can find you if they find out anything.
Maybe at
So, we're trying to determine where the group said we were going to stay the night.
maybe at the inn. At the
Oh, right, the Leviathan.
yeah.
Ah, that's easy enough. Yeah, I can arrange that if we figure something out.
Well, we appreciate it. If you do...
You haven't noticed anything suspicious around here lately, have you?
Let's see here. Well,
Other than the feast, of course.
Marine has been acting a bit odd recently, I think. Maybe some of the others know more.
Marine, the other communal mayor, I'm not sure what the term would be for this situation. Tribe leader, communal mayor.
The druid.
Yes, I am aware druid, but I'm trying to think of like what do you call a circle of the triangle of druids leading a village? Do they have like a term for that?
Did they need a term?
Probably not.
I don't think we do.
Well, we appreciate the assistance. I would recommend speaking to Never Ember as soon as possible about potential protection for the city, well, the village. The sooner you guys get yourselves covered in the sense of incoming pirate and Sahagan attacks, now's a good time.
Right. Thank you again for the warning.
No problem.
Meanwhile, Merwin, you approach the area that was pointed out to you. You see a man hammering away in a small boat over there.
Hello? Marcus?
The man hammering over there looks up at you. Yeah? Who's asking?
Hello?
Kind of busy
Hi,
here.
my name's Merwin. Oh, great. I'm a shipwright from... I just came off harbour. I was told you had a boat that needed some... You might need a hand fixing.
I can't offer much in way of pay, but if you want to help...
Excellent. You just... chat. Right. What seems to be the issue?
Well, you see, guess you go over to him. It's that guy over there. This one.
Oh, that guy over there. Whoops. Whee!
Just swim and jump over. That's a neat trick.
Probably.
Well, you see, the bottom's gone all wobbly and stuff, and there's water coming in through the cracks there, and I think it's on its way out. That's what I think.
Let's see what we can do. What caused it? Was it just wear and tear over time? Or accident?
I guess it got a bit too waterlogged. You see, normally I'd just stash my boat up here on the dry land, but the dry land's no longer dry, you say.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Don't really have another place to put my boat, though, so, well, I guess I just left it in the water too long.
Well, we're just going to do a full inspection under and on top, see what you can think of to try and fix. Potentially, do you have any of like a shipwrighting area, like a winch or anything, to try and get it off out of the water for a little bit?
It's not that heavy. It's not a very big boat. We can just drag it out here.
Okay, we could do that. Maybe retar some of the seams, waterproof it again, replace any of the probably waterlogged plants.
Yeah, but it's definitely gonna need all that.
Okay. Right, let's lift it up and we can get to work.
Okay, you set to work. I guess, what kind of tools would you use for this? Woodworking tools? Do you have those?
Carpenter's tools.
Yeah, those will do.
Awesome.
And roll me those with, intelligence, I guess? Yeah,
Okay.
intelligence.
Do I have advantage because this person's helping me?
I mean, he's not particularly trained, but sure.
Yeah. I need it, okay. Oh,
Yeah, this is light work for you. You said about fixing the planks. What do you
so while you've
talk
been out
about?
there, you noticed any...
Okay, go ahead.
So while you've been out there, anything weird been happening recently around here?
You mean besides the moat floating and stuff?
Yeah,
Well,
what caused that? Do we know?
Nay, no idea, man.
Huh.
Weird. Well, I was coming back from fishing late one night, and I saw an odd figure on the shore, I guess. Yeah, performing some sort of what I can only call it some sort of dark ritual, I'd say. All this strange singing and wearing strange jewelry.
Strange singing, strange jewelry. Okay. Whereabouts roughly on the coast was this?
Just at the edge of the village.
Okay. Might go take a quick look at that. There's a float, ritual. Was this before or after the moat floated?
Oh, after.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't have seen anyone standing at the edge of the village if it was still up in the sky, you say. Also, I wouldn't have been fishing at night because I'm gonna be able to see to climb all those ladders.
Hmm. That makes sense. Yeah. Living's good around here. Leadership's all good. See any weird beasts from the sea other than myself?
Can't complain about leadership. Weird beasts from the sea. I think I saw a fellow with a fish for a head. I think. It was kind of dark though, so I don't know.
Okay. Like human size.
Yeah, well, certainly well, about as tall as I. Just weird-looking fish head.
Hmm. Like a shark? Or like me, fish head?
Different. Weird.
Okay. Fair enough.
So you keep working away at the boat, conversing with the man.
What's the fishing been like? Still good pickings, or does it seem as if something's been scaring them off?
Well, with the with the druids and all that, they predict the weather and track migration of fish stocks. It's always good fishing.
Oh, that's really good. We should get into the boat so I can have a constant supply of fish.
Well, technically you do, right?
Technically, but I try not to get eaten.
Fair. I wouldn't like to get eaten either.
No. It happens though. I've eaten a lot of fish, so it happens.
It's a fish eat fish world out there.
I mean, I kind of eat anything. Not people. Not people.
What? Oh,
Gotta
right.
specify that.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
People get scared when I say that. Um, Yeah.
Okay, so you converse back and forth with him, talking about fish and eating fish and possibly fish recipes.
Mm.
You mentioned something about dipping fish in flour and then frying them. Anyways, back to the other two.
Makes a note of that to pass it on to Crapford.
What are you lot doing after conversing to 2 out of the 3 druids?
Alright, so, just talk to locals, yeah? Find out about this marine, something about that off. I guess we just head into the town a bit more and have a look around while we got time. Maybe see what Mervin's doing, make sure he hadn't got eaten yet. Come on. Wait, no, I think I see him down there. Nope. No, that's just a fish. We're good. Not a lot of locals.
Might be fishing.
I mean, yeah. What the heck?
You spot a person standing at the side of the road, dressed like the other 2 druids you saw earlier.
Howdy. Must be Marine.
Good day.
It's a human.
What can I do for you? What brings you to our hamlet?
We came to warn the village about an attack coming in.
An attack, eh?
Yeah, Sahagin and pirates coming after the city. You don't seem too surprised for some reason?
Nah. People are always envious of things other people have. State never winters in, doesn't surprise me too much that someone's after something.
Hmm. Can I just do a quick insight? Because they seem
Sure.
like they're completely spaced. Are they on drugs?
Do me an insight check.
Not
They
great.
might just be weird.
There. So, you're one of the village guardians, leaders, I take it?
Aye, yes.
Yeah, just... We let your other 2 associates know that, this was happening, and maybe they wanted to speak to Lord Neverember about getting the villagers to safety. Or at least take care of them until this attack is resolved. Some grand black armada led by krakens and Sahagan coming.
That sounds
Apparently
pretty
they're after
bad.
something called a Jijaro.
A what now?
Jijaro, we're looking for someone or something by that name. We're just hoping if anyone knows about it, they'll let us know so we can inform them of the situation.
Hmm. Weird.
Well, that's not the weird part.
You wanna come in for a spot of tea? And she gestures to the house next door.
Sure, why not? Togo, want to come in or do you want to check up on Merlin?
I think I should come with you.
Ah, cool, tea it is. I think we hit a winner here.
Well, you enter a fairly bizarrely decorated cabin. Is that a row of teeth just hanging about on a string? That's weird, but okay.
What kind of thief?
Do me a nature check.
It's made of people.
Hmm. Some of them certainly are human teeth, but not most of them. She, serves you tea, question mark? Certainly not like any other tea you've ever seen. There might be a stick in it, what the hell?
Interesting.
I wait for
Let me just...
Rakcha to drink it.
Oh, give me 1 second, I'm checking something.
Okay, what are you checking?
Just checking to see if I had anything to deal with poisons. Nope. I take a moment, look it over, look at her.
She just has a mug and sips it.
I just look at Togo and just sort of, if I die, let them know I went out in glory, and I take a sip.
Okay. You can only describe the flavor as green. You didn't know they distilled lawns into drinks.
Yep, that's interesting blend.
Right, so
Well-
an attack you said. Anything else we should be aware of? I'm sure the other two can figure it out. They'll either get guard here or us out. Who knows?
Well, just in Togo's head, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do we tell them about the aboleth? Do we want to throw this coin out?
Are you thumbs up?
Alright. We
Looking
know,
at the reactions.
we know what the target is. Who this Jijaro actually is.
Oh?
They are an obstacle of the pirates. Part of the aboleth sovereignty.
Hmm. Doesn't ring a bell. Is that something I should know?
Perhaps not.
Togo, do me an insight check.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
That's it. I actually
please roll high. You got this.
I have 0.
We
Oof.
both have 0.
Oof, okay. Maybe she knows something.
Alright, she's sus.
If you don't know them, that's a shame. We want to at least speak with them.
What even is... What is an aboleth?
A society of some description, as far as we can tell.
Intergalactic eagle, you say?
Intergalactic
Eagles?
eagle?
Eagle.
Oh, eel.
There are plenty of good eels around here. They're delicious. Just
Something tells me
split
it's
them,
not
gut
one you
them,
eat.
marinate them, grill them. Delicious.
I mean, I tried grilled eel once. Actually pretty good. Bit of a bastard to find someone who can cook them properly, though. Oh, I should... No, I don't think Crapfin actually does a lot of fish. She's more pastries.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend eel pie.
But maybe an eel cake.
I think the salt in it would ruin the cake. Maybe they... Oh, no. We'll give it to her to ponder.
I think I have my grandmother's recipe for eel pie around here somewhere. If you want it.
Sure, why not? Maybe she'll take an interest.
Have you noticed any signs of sagging or other seafood activity here?
Seafolk activity around here? No. I haven't noticed anything.
Inside check.
Okay, do it.
We are just bad at insight today.
Maybe
I
she's
don't
telling the
suppose I
truth.
can...
Maybe she's
I don't
lying.
suppose I can... Well, if you don't know anything or have any connections with... Unfortunately, there's not much else we can do to help with the matter.
Well, that's
I
unfortunate.
don't suppose you know... Indeed. Maybe we'll ask one of the other locals. Maybe they've seen or heard something.
Sure, feel free to look around if you want.
We appreciate it. Thank you for the tea.
You're welcome.
Alright, come on, Togo. Still more village to check. Gotta make sure we find associate. Did you pick up anything?
I think she might be lying. But I'm not sure. Maybe we
Shit.
should ask about her from other people.
Yeah, but somehow I get the feeling, judging by the way her house is built up, she might be weird, but not for the reason we're looking for. But you get a hunch off her, did you?
I think so.
Nothing we can do but ask around. Try and find where the hell Merwin ran off to. Come on, let's check further in. Keep an eye out for anything that stands out, because they mentioned something about this place. What is it they want from here? It's just a... Didn't someone say something about this place used to fly or something? Or pontoon? Or was I mishearing that?
I think it used to float. It's the fisherman's float after all.
Maybe we should ask about why it stopped floating. Yeah, should we go back and
Maybe.
ask him about the floating?
I think we should go find Mervyn first.
Yeah, fair. I mean, how far could he have gone?
You round the corner, you hear him and see him hammering away on a boat.
I just stand there, just stare at him. No, I think he's fine. At least he's buttering someone up. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Howdy.
Howdy. Sorry, we're just doing some work for the Lord here. We're looking for answers on a few things.
Sure.
Didn't this village used to float?
Yeah, it sure did. Honestly, this way's more convenient.
Do you know why it used to float?
It used to be on one of them earth moats, didn't it? Well, earth moat's just ground now, I guess.
Do I have any idea what the hell that is?
I mean, you've seen at least 2 earth moats in the sky very recently. One of them bearing the Moonstone Mask, the other one in the distance wearing some sort of old fortress.
Ah. And it just stopped.
Big old rock floating in the sky. Yep, it just
Yep.
quietly landed one night.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Must have been, thinking back, it tells you a date. That must have been a couple of days after you left from Neverwinter. Towards Gundaran.
Interesting. You know... Okay. And, we're trying to find someone. Have you heard of a Jarrow? Know anyone by that name?
Okay, roll me a d20.
10. Not great, not bad.
I think there used to be a famous bard by that name. It might have been just Jarrow, though.
Might have been Jarrow. I feel like I heard of a Jarrow, but I'm looking for a Jarrow. I take it you don't know anyone by that name?
I don't think I do. Should I? Someone famous?
Probably not. Yeah, not particularly famous. We're just trying to find them. We need to talk to them about something.
I see.
If you do hear anything about that name, just prop up. Just let the other druids know, and they'll let us know on the grapevine and whatnot.
Sure.
Alright, appreciate the help.
Right. Goes back to stacking logs.
Go.
Okay.
No. Come here. Come here. The thing, it stopped floating not long after I left here. We left here, I think. Yes, I powered the moat. I'm actually a grand magical wizard, and my absence took the city away. No, we saw Kraken Society on our way here. When we left for Gundalan the first time, remember?
Yeah, the boat.
On our trip to Gundalan, we saw them coming in this direction. We just left them be.
Well, there were also the pirates.
Well, we saw the pirates, yeah, that's the first thing they struck up at us, but Kraken Society is connected to this, and they mentioned this place, so I get the feeling what they were after is the moat, but why? We'll have to let the others know. That that's a potential lead.
Well, if it helps them float too.
And I'm just gonna give Merwin a... 1 sec. Just get close enough and just in Merwin's head he just is, Oi! Did you find anything about Jajaro? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, Mervyn, did you? Are you here?
Oh,
Yes, hello.
Moen's gonna just. How close to my completion with this task?
You're basically done. He can brush on the tar himself.
Right. Moen's gonna brush his. Well, no, she's not really. He's just gonna wipe his probably messy hands on his way to her. Right. I think that's me pretty much done most of the stuff. You just need to brush on the tar, and that should be good to go.
Alright, thanks, fella. Is there anything else I can
No
do for you?
worries.
Let me know.
Before I leave, name's Yarrr. That ring a bell for you?
Hang on. Shizaro. Yeah, I think I heard. Yeah, I heard our new guest talk to Marine about that name. Yeah, I certainly did. Maybe you should ask them, they should know it.
Which one's your new guest?
Technician looking at our windmill.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's become a bit
I appreciate
unstable now that it's a little bit submerged. Well, you have a good day now. I'll get back to brushing on this sticky stuff.
Don't ask where he got the tar.
Right. Thank you very much. You've been of great use. Heck yeah.
Kratos
all
is
the
sitting
good-
on the edge of the pier, hands on hips, just waiting for a goddamn thumbs up or thumbs down.
Moen's just starts wandering over and does a double thumbs up.
Good, great.
Right,
Come
y'all.
here,
Hi,
come here.
how you doing?
Merlin. Hey.
Yes.
Tucker, come here, come here.
Hi.
All right.
Whoa,
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
Settle down, boys. Settle down. All right. So, we met Marine. Togo thinks she's a little sus, but I think she's just really weird. I have a suspicion that one of the things they were dealing with on this island was the moat. Because not long after we left is when the moat went off. And we saw Kraken Society and the pirates pretty close to this area when we first left for Gunderland. So I have a hunch that might be a connection. What did you find?
A couple of things. Apparently,
Yep.
there was someone at the end, near the outskirts of the village, or doing a weird ritual thing sometime after the moat came down. I've got a lead on Jazaro, just as you asked.
Good, good. Okay. What did you find? Please tell me you have something useful.
There's also sightings of a person out there with a fish for him. Potentially Sahagin, potentially were shark. I don't know.
Wouldn't be. It didn't look like one of those. What did she call them? Kuatoa? I think
No,
one of you
no.
guys mentioned that they look kind of like you, just well boggled, if that's possible.
No. However, should we start with the lead on Jazaro? Because that's just at the window.
Oh, you've got an active lead. Damn, why didn't
Oh,
you
yeah.
start with that? Yeah. We can see the windmill from here. Yeah, let's try that. Go.
I'd probably let Togo do the talking for this one. But yeah,
Yep.
the technician here apparently mentioned it. Just been working on the window.
Okay, technician windmill. So what did you find out? What active
Apparently
connection do you have?
Apparently just the technician who was heard speaking about that day.
Okay, speaking.
He's the newcomer to the village, so
Okay.
to fix
Just
the windmill.
openly walking around
window.
saying Jijaro or what?
No.
Okay, please.
Go.
But then how do you know they were talking about it? Who were they talking to? Details, man, details.
Marcus just told me about it, so
Who was... Tucker, please. Who... Moan, come here.
yeah.
Settle your thoughts. Who was this technician talking to about Jijaro if they weren't just speaking it out loud?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I just got the lead.
He told you.
Yeah,
He
you
told
see,
you.
it's like Marcus. Right, wasn't it? I don't know.
Oh god damn
Oh,
your
God,
ADHD brain, Merwin.
Oh, it's Mervin. Hooray for Mervin.
Oh,
It's
Merwin.
also the fact that my notes keep closing because my PC keeps crashing.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Well, get incomplete information. That's fine.
Indeed.
Alright, well, we're just going on based on that. Alright, so... Marine, hey!
Was there
Sorry.
anything else you needed?
My friend here wants to try your tea, if that's alright. Just pats Merwin on the shoulder. He's been real parched after helping one of the locals with their boat.
Do me a deception
I-
check.
I was wanting to touch the technician. Now my PC crashed.
Oh
Deception.
no, the PC
Oh
crashed.
I can
god.
help out with the fixing of the windmill. I'm literally here with my tools.
That's not a good deception roll.
Nope.
Let me see. Do they have insight? Naturally, they do not. It would be
Oh,
wisdom, right?
yep.
Yep.
Come on, roll low. Don't you? You son of a bitch.
I've got tools to help out with fixing the windmill.
We have someone to do that for us. You're not required.
I'm just going to help out for a little bit.
That's fine.
Well,
Help out
while
with-
they're talking, Togo is just gonna slip away, try to stealthily get around here.
Okay, do me a stealth check.
Okay. Could I give him advantage because we're bickering and annoying the druid?
He does not need
I
advantage.
don't think it matters. He's fine.
You just slip away.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the windmill over here.
Yeah, a little jump and you're over there. You make a little splash, but yeah, you're there.
Oh, hello. Are you the person who was supposed to fix the windmill?
Yes, I am. What can I do
Mind-
for you?
Mind if we go inside? Just for a bit.
Fine by me. And steps aside.
Hmm.
You walk in?
Yeah.
It sure looks like a windmill in there. Big millstone at the bottom. Bit soggy in here. Well, it's standing on its own, like, fundament, so you're not gonna fall through the floor at least.
Oh, we heard that you were talking about Yarrr with the druid. Driftwood.
Do me a wisdom save, please.
Oh no.
Damn it. Here we go. It begins. Oh no.
You get the strong sense that you should leave.
I guess I'll leave.
I'm assuming me and Merwin see this happen,
Yep.
since he's right over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, can I go speak to the technician, please?
Hang on, Merwin. You try and keep helping. I'm just going to quickly check on Togo.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm going to go help out with construction stuff. Whee!
Hey.
So,
How'd it go?
What?
How'd
Merlin, do me a wisdom save.
Is this against one of the many weird things?
What are your many weird things?
I'm getting that
Fear is
list up
among
now.
them.
Fear is among them, yes. Charm, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, saved, stunned, or put to sleep.
Advantage, go.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's charisma.
That is
one
charisma.
stat charisma.
That's the wrong stat.
So-
Roll again.
God damn it, and it was good.
I rolled worse. No.
Should have just added the 2 to these 16, you goober.
I could have done. Should have done. Can I make that 19? No, it's fine.
18, boy.
No, because I rolled 17. My charisma is -1.
Oh,
Why do you think I'm so bad at talking?
oh. Do you remember who you are talking to?
Yeah, we're both ugly motherfuckers.
He's Goofy Cop, indeed. A
God
voice
damn
rings
it, I'm-
out in your head. Turn around and go.
I take it I fail and I want to leave.
You want to turn around and you want to go.
Huh.
Did she say anything? But what did you get?
I got this feeling that I should be there.
That's exactly the feeling that means we should be there.
How does Merwin feel?
What?
Because he's got tools in his hands and wants to fix the windmill. But was also told to leave.
Yep.
Once he leaves, does it still persist, or?
Well, once you're back on the
'Cause
road, you
ADHD
feel back. You feel fine.
Huh. Why didn't I go fix that? would Merwin be smart but dumb enough to turn around and try again?
I don't know. Are you gonna regroup with your friends first?
I was going to fix that. Why didn't I go fix that?
Your services are not required.
Yeah, I
Must
want to help.
insist
I like
that you
fixing
leave.
things.
Merwin, come
Yeah?
here.
Yeah?
Come
Yeah,
here. Come here. What the hell's going on? What? You just left. Did you get
I was
anything?
walking up, wanted to fix it. I have something in my noggin.
Wait, you heard something in your head.
Yeah.
What'd
Yeah.
you hear?
You need to leave. So I left. That was weird.
Bingo. All right, good. Bingo. You too. Keep her distracted. When I give you the thumbs up, come on over.
So,
This lady starts to look very confused because strangers keep walking through her backyard. Well, front yard for her. She lives in the small one.
Excuse me. If you think that's weird, she watches how he just suddenly steps on the air and just walks on over.
Okay, this is getting a bit much. Do me a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom save. Fuck!
Leave! Just go.
Leave. Leave. Fuck!
I'm so annoyed I messed up my roll. Gravel!
God damn it.
Because I
Just
misclicked
in ahead.
it.
Lady, we're here to help Jaro. Just let me talk to you for a sec. God.
Are you just yelling this right now?
No, telepathy.
Hmm. Let me quickly click a thing and see.
And she even received my thoughts.
Okay. All three of you are looking that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All three of you do me a wisdom save.
I'll go back to
Do I have advantage
There we
again?
go.
You do not have advantage.
Shit.
Hey!
Okay, you're all fine.
Hopefully it was enough.
As her head kind of splits open.
Ah. Interesting.
And you see
Oh.
her dunk her head over the side.
Mhm.
And it lets her
Does she
to
do anything, or just plunge her head in the water?
just plunges the head in the water.
I'm going to cast silence around her.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that works. You cast silence. Pulls her head back out. From what you can tell, she looks very annoyed. Roll me initiative.
Wait.
Oh
I think we
no.
found the. I don't think we found the ally. I think we found the problem.
I mean, the,
Did I not
the
click-
I know
Kraken
what that
Society
is.
people did say they had an agent in Fish's Float. I don't know what you expected.
Now, I'm not saying I may have forgotten that detail, but
I should not be doing this.
14.1.
Oh no, sure.
Wait, why did you do so well? What the fuck?
Right, Merlin, what
I
you
know,
doing?
it's great. How has Druid Lady reacted to the sun
She's-
splitting open of the face?
She seems a bit flat-footed. She wasn't quite expecting that lady's head to go that wide.
Okay. Am I really just gonna start blasting?
Look inside your heart, Mustafa.
Yep, that's a silence effect, thank you.
Yeah, it's okay, sure. I'm gonna cast Acid Arrow at it.
Okay. Do it.
Come on. Stop. Never mind.
That's a miss, sorry.
I rolled a 3.
Anything else you want to do?
I don't think I can do anything else. I'm just gonna dive into the water and just
Okay.
be there with
Oh,
spear and
yes.
shield out. Try and stop it from swimming away.
Okay, Crackjaw.
Well, I spend a psionic to fly again,
Yep.
and whoop, 2
I got
attacks
you, boo.
against it. So that is. Let me just double check. Is it once per turn or once per attack action? On each of your turn, I can only do it once. Okay, so
Okay.
2 attacks with the longsword. Do I have advantage with Merwin there?
Yes, yes you do.
Very nice. Let's go. 1. Fuck.
That's a hit.
Oh, that's it? Okay. 2.
Both of those hit.
Action surge. 3. 4.
Yeah,
Then I'm going to.
that's all hits.
I'm gonna add. Do I want to do extreme or nay? Let's just do basic. And add a maneuvering strike on top of it. Just to give Togo the ability to move half his speed. So that is an extra 8 psychic and 4 flat,
Yes.
as well as 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn, those are low.
Okay.
And as a reaction, Togo can move up to half his speed.
Well, Togo, you can move up to half your speed if you want to.
And you ignore attacks of opportunity. And that is turn.
Well, Togo, you're up.
I'm gonna come here and stab him with booming blade.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
And where is my sneak attack?
Well,
So someone became a rogue.
2 levels
Has
ago.
been for a while.
someone's been sneaky beaky. Well, she's a bit cornered, isn't she?
Mhm.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't get away.
The thing is, Crackjaw says something, but because he doesn't realize he's in a silence, he says nothing.
I guess Togo. Let's go with 1, 2. 1,
The first one hits.
1, 2.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Um.
I'm gonna silvery barb the crit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good. Wait,
All
does that
on
require
Togo?
somatic? Does that require somatic?
No,
no,
does.
verbal.
It does. Fuck.
It does verbal. Fuck.
Oh dear.
God damn silence.
So 11, 5, 2, 10, and another 5 on top of that.
Let's reduce that 10 down to a 0.
So it's 23?
Okay.
Oh
yeah, it is. Good point.
What's a 23?
Verbal was
Yeah.
speaking, Somatic was hand waving. You're right, Psychon.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think you
Verbal wouldn't work because
Uh,
he's in silence. Semantic is hand gestures.
I mean the damage on the crit wasn't that bad. I think it's fine, right?
No, it's verbal.
Oh, it's verbal. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Mervin?
Right. I'm just gonna get to stabbing. Then.
Yeah, to stabbing.
Where's my spear? Stab!
That's it.
Nope. Oh, it is?
It is.
Apparently 11's enough to hit it, so... Oh.
Yeah! Take those 2 points of damage.
Wait, how do you have +3 to your attack but no bonus to your damage?
Because I'm proficient in spears, but I have no strength.
Ah.
Yep. That checks
Yeah,
out.
roll.
That makes
give me a
sense.
dagger to you.
That checks out. Hmm.
Well, Crackjaw?
And my dex isn't
Well-
that much better. I've only got +1 dex.
How are they looking? Are they bleeding or are they fine?
Yeah, they're as good as dead.
First attack is an attempt to grapple.
Okay. Athletics checks, was it? Or
I
was
believe it's
or was
athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics.
Or was it just a hit? How does grappling work? I ask this every time.
Grapple is an opposing athletics versus acrobatics or athletics, whichever is highest.
Okay. Do it then.
Okay. Why is that with advantage? That should be a 14.
You got them.
I got him! Alright. And then... I wait until someone restrains them with rope or something. So I do pull them back to here, so they're slightly away from the water.
Okay.
And that is done.
Togo?
No, did you say anything about
He can't. He was in
Training.
silence.
yeah, but
Yeah.
psychically?
Oh, yeah, I would have done it psychically, but only to one of you, and because I trust Togo to have rope, I'd say to Togo, because he's also not in the water at the moment.
I literally have a hat of holding on me full of so much shit.
You think he has faith in you, calling him fat?
Oh yeah, I have a rope.
I just fuck him
climbing
down.
Okay, I'm gonna try tying him down. Does that require a check or something?
I'd say that's sleight of hand, I guess.
I think you got him.
Yep. Let me just change something over here. What are you What are you doing? You unhand our guest right now. Can't just go about hitting people willy-nilly.
And I drag the lady into the windmill, put her down.
Do you really want to drag her out of the silence?
We can't get her to talk if we can't hear her.
It's your eardrums, not mine.
Togo can tell you more probably, but do we recognize her? Do we remember the information about the Kraken Society?
I don't know, one would presume so.
Because, sure, I don't know. Did they ever remember of the Kraken Society? They were probably the ones responsible for taking down the moat. Togo can
I
explain
mean,
more.
yes, they're a member of the Kraken Society. I asked them for help. What are you doing?
You do realize they're part of the attack. And they are very likely the ones who sunk your island.
Yeah, but they're also the ones that fish are ever plentiful around our moat here.
Yeah, so you move?
It's complicated. The Kraken Society has some problems right now. Even if they used to make the fish plentiful, well,
Notice how they don't at the moment? Haven't for quite some weeks.
yeah. Other people have had similar problems.
Currently, the Kraken is not acting of its own free will. We're trying to figure out what's going on. It's related to this Black Armada and all the pirates.
They've helped us for years. Why would they?
They're not
Because the
under their
Kraken
own
is no
control
longer
right
thinking.
now.
Yes.
I hope you're listening too.
Is your foot within biting range?
Basically, yeah.
Is it the
Well,
good food?
Go on, do it.
definitely gonna try and bite you.
They are restrained,
Because
so a disadvantage. Nope. Just really? Really? Listen, if you're an active follower of the Kraken and you're not part of the pirates, don't do that again. You do it again, I'm just gonna break your jaw. Eh? You listening now?
Nope, still trying to get at your leg.
I just steps my foot out of their biting range.
Just
Alright, well,
screeching
I
and
don't think this
flapping.
one's gonna talk.
Go.
See? If they were trying to help you, they would be listening, not gnawing on my goddamn leg.
Right, what are you gonna do with your captive?
Well, I was planning to ask them questions and hopefully bring them to their senses, but apparently murder is the only thing they understand. So, if you don't want to watch this, turn away now.
I'm
Well
about to
done.
say we could. Yeah.
You should probably take it back to the town.
If this thing breaks free and gets into the water, it gets everything it knows that we're here and what we're doing. It's either it answers us now or it dies now.
Or we put it in the hat.
Oh, we put it in the hat. Wait, can it breathe in the hat for very long? I don't think we can get back to
I don't think
base
we
of
want to.
operations
We've
within
got
the
10
time
minutes. We
limit.
can then take it out, let it breathe, and then put it back in.
Isn't there a lot of
It'll just bite your
stuff in the
damn
back?
hand.
And
And I feel like it would prefer to die in the hat than to help us. Ain't that right, you little snappy bitch? Just poke it in the head with my foot.
Just screeching and trying to snatch at your leg.
Do you still have the potion of mind reading?
Ooh, yes, I do.
that is an option. In recompense for this, I will try and help out fixing your windmill, if you want me to, since that's what they're apparently doing. But this is something from Lord's Alliance and people up on high. We're trying to help out. There's some way. Bring it down, okay?
Do me
So,
persuasion
have-
check.
Oh, why me? No, shit.
Can we give him advantage because we're all trying to help him here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Could we make Togo roll it?
No, you're the one who
No,
said it.
you initiated the check.
Shit.
Come on, you're fine. You get advantage. Fuck you.
I'm gonna flash my genius to make it a +3 to 11, so it's not as bad of a fail.
That's 11's okay. It's average.
I guess as long as the windmill's fixed.
Good.
Okay.
So, am I squashing this thing or are we what? Bring it to
Okay.
base?
What I'm gonna say is, take my hat. You go deal with this. I'll start fixing a windmill since I promised I'd do that.
Oh, and
I'm-
Marine, about that thing we discussed. I don't suppose you suddenly have a recovery of memory about any of those things.
We did hear that you were talking about Kuzaro with this thing.
Can look at her stuff. Stashed it in my cottage if you wanna come look.
Okay. Well, Melvin, you get to work on this. I just gingerly step around the snapping little frickin' thing.
I'd say, do you want to keep them in the hat for now, just so they don't try and break out?
Well, that's
From
why I was telling
restraint.
you. Give me the damn hat before it tries to wriggle loose
Oh,
into the
okay.
water. Come on.
It
Give
did
it
try.
There you go.
It did try to bite you again.
Hat's been given. Hat's been given, and Mo is just gonna.
Nope.
What is currently wrong with the windmill?
Well, its lower half is submerged. Well, not
Oh,
lower
okay.
half. It's like a bit flooded out. That's gonna be difficult.
Okay. I mean, at least you've got someone that can breathe in water to try and figure out.
Oh,
Gonna work
I have
on-
a genius idea.
Potential like build pump systems that are used in ships to be like pumping out the water, and then look into waterproofing it like you would for the hull of a ship.
You'd have to like build a fence around like the outer rim, perhaps. Could work.
Just work on what who's doing, request some materials if there aren't already any at hand, and just get to work.
Okay.
Well, before I put it in the bag, I do use the flat end of my blade and golf swing it in the head until it's out. I'm trying to knock it unconscious.
Okay. Sure.
How long does it take before it finally goes down?
Roll me an attack. Well, let's see.
Let's see. Attack with the longsword, golf swing.
Yep. Yeah, that's enough. It's more than enough.
Alright. Oh god, it was that low. And then I stuff it in the bag.
Well, it's limping in the bag.
Oh, actually, can I just... Can I... No, it's not a bag, it's a hat. I can't just gently close the lid of the bag around its neck so its head's breathing, but it's still in a bag.
It is a hat.
Hmm. Hey, Merwin, think you can keep this thing's head out of the bag, but the rest of it in the bag? So it just breathes and we can just perpetually walk around with it and not worry about it suffocating? Have you got a thing for that?
That'll be difficult.
Hmm.
Togo, are you following the lady to the stuff? Are you
Yeah.
gonna look at the stuff?
Look at the stuff.
Right in the corner there.
I'll go check it out.
Okay. Seems to be some clothes, a weapon, and a diary, and some letters.
I'll grab the diary and the letters.
Okay.
Oh, what kind of weapon is it?
No, it's just a dagger. Slightly rusty.
Yeah, I'll leave them here. So you can have them. I'm gonna check the diary. Is it in any language I understand?
The diary?
Yeah.
Let me quickly look. If I ask this question, you'll know which language it's written in, so I need to quickly look this up.
Just look at his sheet.
That doesn't help me.
If it's the one I think it is, he wouldn't.
Oh yeah, he would. He absolutely would.
He would? Oh, well, there you go.
It's in Thieves' Cant.
Oh,
Oh.
That's convenient.
wait, how does that work?
It's kind of putting in words with specific meanings into a sentence so that it has a
Yeah.
different meaning.
I assume it's like all the capitalized letters from Word or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, I'll take it down.
So reading through the diary?
Not yet.
Okay.
Might take a while. Well, I'm gonna take these with us. I have to go through them later.
Alright.
Thanks for your hospitality. Even if we had some problems here.
Yeah. She seems a bit shaken.
I'm a bit more shaken after getting stabbed and clawed multiple times.
Yep. And bitten. Don't forget bitten.
Oh yeah, of course.
You might turn into a were fish thing.
You might turn to werefish. Oh my god, it's another
Oh,
Merwin.
yeah, Tongo, come over here. I'll patch her up quickly before you leave. Just gonna slap him with a cure wounds.
So, is Mervin gonna stay here and you two leave? Are you stealing his hat?
That's 14 points of healing.
Merwin, how long is this going to take? Because I'm going to drag this thing back with us.
This is going to take a fair bit. Leave me to it. I'll meet you guys back up at the ship.
I don't think we're going back to the ship. I think we have
Okay.
to deliver this lovely little gift to the Lord so he knows what he's dealing with.
Can do. Okay. I'll meet you either there or Protector's Enclave then.
I'm gonna guess if we end up anywhere, it's either the ship or the Leviathan, because we did kind of mention we were gonna camp at the Leviathan to the other druids.
Okay.
So
I'll check
If-
check in at the ship and the Leviathan when I come back. If you're not there, I'll assume your protector's enclave.
yeah.
Right, so you make your way back.
Merwin would have dove into his hat and grabbed any supplies from there he'd think would be useful for the fixing of this.
Yep, easy enough to do.
But yeah,
Well, I guess the 5 of you? Well, yep, the 5 of you reunite at the Neverwinter Docks. Crackjaw
Oh, yeah.
occasionally pulls the weird head out of the bag. And by bag, I mean hat. That's very weird. Let's just hope no one sees you do that, because they might have questions.
Alright. I've got a delivery for the Lord. And we've got slightly less answers than I would have liked, but we got a few. How about you guys?
Got a prediction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How long we
The
got?
rest of the body in the bag.
No, it's decapitated. It just breathes of its own accord.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's attached.
Basically, we have a day and a half.
Ah, shit again.
Yep.
Alright, well, how long we got? Day and a half. It's probably.
Not one
Getting
night,
on.
one day, and one night.
Alright, well, let's bring this lovely little gift to the Lord. And,
Hold on. I have this diary and these letters. Should we check it out first?
Ye-
Wait, you found something? Why didn't you mention it on the boat over here?
I assume I would have mentioned it to you while we were traveling back here.
Can't you just give whatever that is in the hat to the watch and have them bring it to the castle?
Yeah, I'd rather make sure this thing dies, because, it knows we're looking for the thing, so it has to die. But I just want the castle to know about it first. So at least they know what they're looking for if they find anything like this, or have noticed anything looking like this. It won't take long.
Okay. What's this diary?
Oh,
What's
it's
this thing?
written in some kind of code, I noticed. I'm not very good at reading. Think I could use some help.
Okay. Sol, if you wanna help him read this, I'm gonna need a intelligence check from you.
Give it a shot. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you rolled what you needed without help. Didn't need the +7, but
I have proficiency in intelligence.
it's pretty good.
Ooh.
Right, reading over this diary, it mentions the mayor. It also mentions someone named Bartholomew Blackdagger. That's a piratey name if you ever heard one. Who has apparently been hired by Garunda the Vile to strike somewhere within the city. Afterwards, you could quickly browse through the letters. It's mostly mundane correspondence, but one thing jumps out at you. Apparently, Tentrix is hidden in the Nail-Anthers, which you already learned from a different source, but it's good to have confirmation from a distinct different source.
Alright, so, what'd you learn?
What was the name of the person who paid for the assassination?
The person who hired Bartholomew Blackdagger was Garunda the Vile. Do you need those names copied over? Probably, right?
Please.
Mm-hmm.
This name hired. This name to strike somewhere within the city.
And it didn't name who it was.
However, the Kraken Society is having communications with the mayor. That's a reason to go back to the castle if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Okay, so you make your way back to the castle, I guess.
Unless there's any objections.
Oh, did the letters have anything else?
Nothing,
Or what?
it was mostly mundane correspondence, except that Tentrix is hidden in the Nilanther Isles. But you already knew that.
Okay. So,
Well.
let's go.
To the castle it is.
Okay. You make your way to the castle. One of the gate guards approaches you. Well, welcome back. What can we do for you?
We need to offer some immediate correspondence to Lord Neverember and to the mayor. If you
Alright.
could quickly arrange a meeting, that would be appreciated.
Alright, he leads you back through to the place. You wait once again. About... What time would it be? You wait about an hour. Togo, if you want a short rest, you can get one.
Sure.
Or rest, you say?
I assume I need it.
I do occasionally just pop the head out to let it breathe.
Oh.
Lord Neverember enters. You're back quite quickly. What have you learned? And is that a head out of a hat? What are you doing?
Oh, apologies. This is a surprise for later. However, Sol, would you inform the good lord what you've learned?
Well, we
Also,
already
where's
stopped. We already stopped by here on the way back and dropped the message off on the way back to the docks. So.
Oh yeah, you did. Right. Sorry,
So-
you already heard about the
No, it's
prophecy.
okay. It's been like an hour of nonsense with fish.
Oh,
So. So we've
Fish
already.
sense, as
we've
some
already-
might say.
so wait, you already told him
about
okay.
about the oracle because it was on the way. It was on the way to the dock. So no point making two stops.
We had
Okay,
tea,
yep,
it
fair
was
enough.
delightful.
Me too. It wasn't
Well,
very
okay,
delightful.
so we, as the crew has already informed you, my lord, we have very short time frame of the attack. Is the mayor with you, perhaps?
No, he's left for today.
I would recommend asking him to return on vital matters. But keep it discreet.
Why? Is there something the matter? Is there something I should know about?
He said here is his friend.
They are corresponding with the Kraken Society involved in the attack.
That is
Quite the
worrying.
accusation,
That
I
is-
know.
Oof, that's oof.
We
Yeah.
have evidence.
So
Don't worry.
I'll have to have
so
him
we
detained.
recommend. That would definitely be an appropriate reaction, and it would save us having to keep this thing alive because it might inform the pirates that we're aware of their plans and might escalate. So
Then why is it still
unless you
alive?
have any, we were hoping to get answers and use it as a bargaining chip with either him or, if necessary, use it as evidence against him to prove that he's involved. But if that's no longer necessary, I could just leave it in the bag and it'll suffocate to death. Save us a lot of issues.
From what you've told me, you've already acquired its journal, which would probably be more truthful than it will ever be.
Well, I hope everyone enjoys this one. You know what? No one
I don't-
deserves it. I just
Don't
seal the bag.
don't kill it in the head. We keep
What?
our stuff in there.
Leave it in the hat.
Well,
Just
It's
gonna-
tied up and stuck in the hat. It's gonna suffocate in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, but all the stuff we put in the hat is gonna start smelling like fish.
Well, we can drag it out once it's dead. I don't want it having a chance
Take
to
it
I'll
do
out and
anything.
just-
crack its neck.
I'll just have the guards drag it out and execute it.
yeah, there's no need to be overly cruel to it. It just end it.
I mean,
Do you dump it
yeah,
out?
alright. I double check to make sure it's still restrained before I yank it out.
Okay, yep, it's still out. It's still restrained.
Alright, you bite me? It's not gonna be a quick death.
It's not.
Do
It's
you
not
understand?
awake.
It's knocked out.
You've
Oh, it's
knocked
still
it out.
unconscious? Alright, well, just there you go.
It's knocked out until I think 4 hours have passed.
Did you roll a d4 to see how long it was out?
Pretty sure it did.
Well, it's still unconscious if you got 4 hours on it. There you go. This is what you're looking for in the city. They disguise themselves as, well, people. So, yeah. This is the main forces of, well, the higher forces, I think, of the Kraken Society.
This garb seems familiar to me.
You recognize it? Have you seen them in perhaps the Protector's Enclave recently?
No, it was years ago, but an emissary from an island nation dressed similarly. Where was it? Where was it?
I'm gonna throw out a name and you tell me if you heard it. Purple Rock.
Oh yes, that's it.
Yeah. Well, looks like they've come down here as well. Well, that confirms, of course, then. This poor idiot is an active member of Purple Rock. Maybe we don't have to kill it. Maybe we can convince it like its other fellows. It would be nice to have an inside individual.
Well, I
That's
can.
not. I mean, I would think at this point that's not up to you. That's up to the
That's true.
Lord Never
That's
Ever.
up to you, Lord.
Well,
Just
we'll.
saying. If we can convince it to tell us exactly everything it knows that's going
That-
on.
I
That
can
ship
have it.
may have sailed.
I can have it thrown in the dungeon, but we'll see if it'll cooperate. I have my doubts, but
I'd prefer to give it no option to leave. It's either it tells us now or it perishes.
I.
Just my opinion, sir.
In any case, I would like to get my rope back.
Do you
Guards
have
arrive,
some form
iron
of-
shackles, transported away to the dungeons, yada yada. Okay, you can have your rope back now.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because it's fancy word.
It wasn't that rope.
Oh, okay. Keep a close eye on that, in case someone tries to set it loose.
Aye.
Because, like I said, your associate is connected, so who knows how many of your guards are also under influence. We also have, I hate to tell you, but we have a high suspicion that they're trying to unleash the Never Death in the next couple days during the attack as a distraction. So, you might want to, if we can't figure out the source, put up a bit of a front against that area.
Well, you lot can go and have a look, and I'll have. None of this brought us any closer to knowing exactly where they will strike, did it?
Fortunately, no.
No.
There is, however, one entity who knows exactly where they will strike.
But just look at the others.
It's
Not-
not me.
I don't like it any more than you do.
Oh, you don't mean.
Yes.
No.
I guess.
How do you want to do it?
I'll have to ask you to treat with said entity. I currently don't have any airships that could bring you up there. Nothing short of a teleport circle could get you up there at this point. But I guess a bribe might work. I can provide 1,000 gold from the treasury as a bribe, but finding a way up there would prove difficult.
No. I think we have a way up there. We have an associate aboard the ship who can, if negotiated with, would be willing to take us, or at least drop us into the general vicinity.
What would be needed to secure the cooperation?
Merlin, what do you think esteemed guest would
Merlin's
appreciate?
not
Not there.
here.
Oh, he's not here. Shit.
He's stayed behind.
That's true. Sorry.
Moen's currently living his dream, being ADHD,
Building up.
fixing a
Building up.
window. Yeah,
Okay.
he's working. He's loving it.
Soul dear,
Yeah.
what do you think our a compensation to get us to where we need to go?
I mean, he'll ask for money more than likely. But
That's not good. The treasury is very empty already. And with
But
the
we
money
may-
I need to
we
raise for a
may-
bribe.
we may be able to call in a favor with him since we did provide him some assistance.
Unless
we
any
may-
of you guys know a way to teleport, or have means of teleportation that you have kept under your hat.
Well, funny you should mention that.
Wes?
So I have some friends that might have access to some various teleportation circles. I know they're having some issues right now, but I'm sure they'd help us out, particularly if we help them return.
I mean, if it helps speed up this process and get us where we need to go, sure, yeah. What kind of favors are they going to ask, though? Do we have to spend more money than our friend would need, or do we have to...
Oh, just investigate why one of their outposts has stopped responding.
I suppose the captain would be alright with doing that if we accomplish our mission here. That should be within reason. I'm not going to ask who, but I'm assuming they're of equal minds with our situation and not going to be an issue later on in the line, kind of friends.
Appears to be so currently.
Not for me. Well,
The
I think we have a...
Lord Neverember just looks from Crackjaw, looks to Wes, looks to Sol, looks to Crackjaw again.
Means to an end, my lord. A means to my end. It'll get us...
Right.
It'll get us where we need to go, at least.
They're not criminals.
Good, good. See, they're not criminals. We're fine. I gotta ask, do you have any advice for entreating a potential host? Apart from, you know,
Well,
bribes.
I've heard it is quite a cowardly creature. If it is not responsive to bribes, dispensing with its followers and threatening its life might work. If you can manage that.
Risky. But,
Well, we have to try.
it's the quickest and well, probably not the easiest option, but it is the most accessible. And if nothing else, if it doesn't respond to bribes, at least you get to keep your gold. But it does mean you'll have to deal with an agitated... Yeah.
Yeah. But it is something that we'll have to risk.
Unless anyone else has a safer option to find the knowledge we need about where we gotta go next. Please tell me someone has a better option.
What was that?
Not really.
Right.
Got nothing.
Mr. Breeze, how long will it take to acquire the services of your friends?
Pretty quick. Like, as long as we head over to the House of Thousand Faces, this should help us.
I'm sorry, the House of 1,000 Faces.
Yep. That's what it's called.
Okay. I guess haste it is. If we don't return within the next, by afternoon tomorrow, just assume it went poorly and prepare your defenses, I guess, Lord.
Aye.
And, yeah, the quicker you detain the mayor and acquire him for questioning.
I've already sent my guards to acquire him. It seems like you're missing one of your number. Perhaps you should limit your
yeah, we...
ramblings to the Protector's Enclave for now until your friend rejoins you.
Good point. I told him to meet us either at the ship or the Leviathan or here. So, where do we... If he does return here and we don't catch up with him at the docks of the Enclave, where do we want him to meet us? Any specific location? The Enclave isn't exactly a small area.
Well, I can have my guards stationed in the area can work as runners for you. If they see him, they can quickly point him to you.
That would certainly hasten the process. I appreciate that, Lord. Of all the options, why then? Well, we thank you for your time, Lord, and hopefully this is a successful endeavor.
Right, I'll prepare the bribe. I'll have to pull some favors. Right. Best be about it.
At your will, sir. Alright, let's get this underway. Mr. Breeze, do you want to make correspondence with your friends while we head to the Enclave?
Yes. I was not muted, and I muted myself.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Wes will head over to the House of Thousand Faces.
Yep.
Leaving it, and he'll slide a note under the door, detailing where we are and the help we require.
Okay. You do so. Easy enough to do. Let's hope they can provide what you need. Well, you all reconvene at the one bridge into the Protector's Enclave that is still working. The rest are not.
Oh, while we're waiting for Merwin to come back, would I be able to find a shop or like blacksmith or something?
Yeah, you can find most common goods at the docks. Easy enough to do.
Yeah, I would like to buy a rapier.
Okay, okay. Let me double check how much those cost and add 10%. References, items. Okay, so 27 gold would be the price.
Sure.
Money, 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 money.
I'm okay. Are you? You're not muted.
Oh. Should I be?
I don't know.
And
Don't
you're
worry
breathing in the mic, so I was.
I'm so far from the mic as well. I need to change the settings on that.
Yeah, it's started to get louder just to pick you up for some reason, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's pro or something.
Right? Yeah, it's fairly easy to acquire a stabbing sword.
I assume they don't have any enchantments, so I'll just get the normal.
Enchanted would be very expensive.
Yeah,
Indeed.
but I don't need it.
I wonder how much would I need to see. Is that common or is that not common? Can I filter common, save? You could find a moon-touched one.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
what I want to find. How much is it?
Doesn't list the price on here, so I need to quickly investigate.
If it's common, somewhere between 500 and below. If it's uncommon, I think it's somewhere between 5 grand and below.
Yeah, I don't have the money for that.
The price I've currently googled would be 175 gold pieces.
Wait, I might actually be able to afford. 170 plus the tax.
It would be 150, I told you, with the tax, so 175.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get that instead.
Okay, a moon-touched rapier.
Nice.
Wait, if it's 10%, would it not be 165?
Yeah, it'll be 165.
Don't question the merchants. They gotta
No
make a living.
questioning the merchants.
Ah, I see. Gotcha.
They
I've done too much finance stuff
tax
recently at work, is all I'm gonna say.
Right, you acquire a new stabbing stick. After a while, milling about...
I
continue.
assume it's gonna take an hour for them to come back. I would be able to find that weapon to myself instead of the dagger.
Sure. Either then or during your search of the Enclave, I guess. After a while, Merwin rejoins you, looking very satisfied in his work.
Oh. Nice to see you.
Hello.
So, I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is we're going on a fantastical teleportation journey.
Okay, where are we teleporting to?
Up.
Where is up?
Just point straight up. Up.
Where?
That's the bad news. We're going to
Dang
find
it.
some information from a less than ideal source. However, the source will be a guarantee if it goes well.
Who is the source?
Honestly, You'll find out.
Just tell him.
No,
Exactly.
you tell him.
No.
Then I won't tell him either.
Soliana
Someone
makes his-
fucking say it before I use
makes
them.
his armor smell.
We have a potion of mind reading in my hat. I will use it to stop you being a dick.
Go ahead. Waste it. See what happens. By the way, smell. I hate to tell you, but most of it's kind of burnt away, hon.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to necessarily be there to torture you.
Fair.
Now I have to smell it.
Yeah, you're gonna torture poor Craptham? She's suffered enough.
I make
Okay, here's
crap
the
that smell
thing.
like cinnamon.
Here's the thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have no fucking idea where we're going or what we're doing.
The more right thing is if you do.
What?
Let's just go. I'm confused. Let's just go. It's a wasting time. We teleport now, or we teleport.
What are we looking for here? Also, Wes, what was the word from your associates? Are you back yet? Has he come back yet?
Yes, they will help. Go to the place that we need to go to do the thing we need to do.
Alright, are we doing that? You know what? We should probably do that first, because if we know exactly what we're dealing with, it's better than dunking around in the middle of the enclave. Let's just get this over with. Lead the way.
In that case, no crap from you, don't pass that spot.
Got it.
Okay. So you make your way back over to the House of 1,000 Faces, right?
I'm guessing that's where we're going.
Well,
Yep.
this tavern gets its name from the many mirrors and mannequins positioned around the common room. An homage to the fact it was a fashionable boutique before the ruining. The House of 1,000 Faces is not just a tavern, though. It is also the headquarters of a certain organization in Neverwinter, which you've probably already figured out. Well, the tavern's owner, well, one of them at least, Ferris, greets you. Ah, there you are. Yep, we've prepared what you've requested. Are you sure?
Sure.
Okay, well, you...
Can someone tell me where we're going? Because everyone's been really bad.
Oh, up to the Sky Pirates hold.
Isn't that where the dragon lives? Ow!
Yes, it is.
What
well-
kind of dragon is it again?
A black
Black.
dragon?
Black dragon? Yeah. Yeah.
And, needless to say, not the friendliest of colorations.
Did we pick up
Damn
the
it, I don't
bribe?
have absorb elements prepared. Shit.
Let's just say that you did. That you did pick
Okay.
up the bribe. Well,
We went past.
just-
We would have picked it up.
just know that if you require it, you can retreat back through the portal. Just do remember that.
Yep.
Yep.
It leads you into a
Okay.
room with a magical circle drawn on the floor. Well, if you're ready.
Is there ever ready for this particular situation?
Well, I hope you are, because you're teleporting.
Yep.
And you find yourself getting spit out of a gate here. And I think
No, it's
since
just the part.
Crampton
Yeah,
has
Jules has to go.
to go,
Yeah, in like
Oh boy.
20 minutes.
I don't
since this
think we're going to be able
will
to
be a
do
rather
this in 20
lengthy
minutes.
sequence, we'll have to delay that until next time, I feel.
Couple weeks.
Just get a good look of the situation.
Oh,
He's not on his
God.
throne yet. Yeah. Welcome
looks
to the
nice
shit
here.
show. Yep. The good news is I speak their language.
Bad news is you speak their language.
Yep.
The bad news is I,
I mean,
speak their language.
you all probably speak the language they understand.
Yeah, they speak
Hmm.
common, so.
Yeah, well, if they're trying to
money.
talk in discreet, I'm gonna know. Though discreet isn't a language they understand either, to be perfectly honest.
Indeed. Guess I'll end the stream there and we'll discuss when we're gonna play again. Well,
Bye,
until
stream.
then.